If you're wondering which touchscreen laptops are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. HP OmniBook X Flip. The 120Hz OLED touchscreen on this beast is so stunning it almost makes you forget that the battery dies faster than a smartphone in a cold snap. It handles a stylus like a dream for your digital art, but the thing runs hotter than a spicy pepper under pressure, so don't expect to use it on your actual lap for long. Would I buy it? Maybe, because that screen is pure eye candy if you're always near a power outlet. Dell Inspiron 14 7445. This budget-friendly tank has a touchscreen that is responsive enough for notes, but the panel is so dim and dull you might need a flashlight to see what the hell you're doing. While the battery life actually lasts through a workday, the speakers start sounding like a dying cat once you crank the volume past 50%. Would I buy it? No, because life is too short to look at a screen that has the personality of a wet cardboard box. Lenovo Yoga 7i 2-in-1. The 2K touchscreen is sharp enough to see every pixelated mistake in your life, but the glossy finish is basically a high-end mirror for you to stare at your own disappointed face. It's got a solid build that won't snap in half, yet the display quality is somehow worse than the previous model, which is a bold strategy for a new release. Would I buy it? No, because buying a 2025 model with a downgraded screen feels like a personal insult. Dell XPS 13 9345. This laptop looks like it fell out of a sci-fi movie with its invisible trackpad that will have you clicking on nothing but air and frustration for the first week. The 3K tandem OLED touch display is absolutely gorgeous and efficient, though the lack of ports means you'll be living that dongle life just to plug in a simple mouse. Would I buy it? Yes, because looking this cool while actually getting 20 hours of battery life is worth the struggle of finding the trackpad. Samsung Galaxy Book 5 Pro 360 2025. This massive 16-inch monster has a beautiful 120Hz AMOLED touchscreen and an included S Pen that's perfect for doodling while you ignore your responsibilities. The battery life is freaking legendary at nearly 24 hours, but the keyboard is so shallow it feels like you're typing on a flat piece of sidewalk. Would I buy it? Yes, because having a screen this big and a battery that never quits is the ultimate flex for a mobile workstation. HP Spectre X360 14 2024. This 2.8K OLED screen is so gorgeous it makes my actual life look like a low-resolution nightmare, and the haptic touchpad is smoother than a pickup line from someone who actually has Riz. It tries to play games, but the integrated graphics will have you smelling burnt plastic if you try anything harder than solitaire. Though at least the 9-megapixel webcam makes my sleep-deprived face look somewhat human on Zoom. Would I buy it? Yes, because it is basically the MacBook of Windows laptops without the soul-crushing price tag. LG Gram Pro 2-in-1. This 16-inch monster is so light I genuinely thought the box was empty when it arrived, and the matte touchscreen is a godsend for anyone who hates seeing their own greasy fingerprints every 5 seconds. The screen wobbles like a toddler on a sugar high when you touch it, and it gets hot enough to fry an egg on your lap if you dare to edit a single 4K video. Would I buy it? Maybe, but only if I planned on carrying it 24/7 because my back can't handle the heavy lifting of regular laptops anymore. Asus ZenBook Duo AI. Having two 14-inch OLED screens is peak main character energy, allowing me to pretend I'm a professional hacker while I just have Discord open on the bottom and Minecraft on the top. The software is buggier than a swamp in Florida, and the CPU throttles so hard on battery that it occasionally performs like a calculator from 2005. Would I buy it? Yes, because the sheer cool factor of having dual screens outweighs the fact that I have to carry a charger everywhere like it's an oxygen tank. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 2-in-1 Gen 10. Aura Edition. This thing is built like a tank and still has a USB-A port because Lenovo knows we're all still clinging to our old dongles like security blankets. The 60Hz refresh rate feels like I'm scrolling through molasses compared to the 120Hz competition, and the matte screen coating makes colors look a bit depressed. Would I buy it? No, because unless I'm planning on dropping my laptop off a skyscraper, the Yoga version is just way more fun for less money. Lenovo Yoga 9i Gen 10. Aura Edition. The rotating soundbar hinge is the only reason I don't own external speakers, and that 1100 nits peak brightness is literally bright enough to signal passing aircraft. It's a bit of a fingerprint magnet that looks like a crime scene after 5 minutes of use, and the battery life is great until you actually try to use all those AI features at once. Would I buy it? Yes, because it's the ultimate do-everything machine that actually feels worth the premium price tag. HP OmniBook Ultra. Flip 14. This 2-in-1 convertible has a gorgeous 3000 resolution organic light emitting diode touchscreen that makes everything look stunning. even though the lack of a high-definition multimedia interface port means you are living that dongle life forever. The haptic touchpad feels like magic under your fingers, but the glossy screen is so reflective you will basically be staring at your own disappointed face every time the sun comes out. Would I buy it? Maybe, because while the build quality is top tier, the high price and weird port placement make it a tough sell for anyone who actually likes connecting things to their laptop. Samsung Galaxy Book 5 Pro. The 16-inch active matrix organic light emitting diode touchscreen is so bright and responsive you will forget you are actually working. Though the keyboard has such shallow key travel, it feels like you are typing on a piece of cardboard. It is basically the closest thing to a MacBook for Windows fans, but shipping it with only 512 gigabytes of storage at this price point is a total crime against humanity. Would I buy it? Yes, because that display is arguably the best in the game right now, and the ecosystem features are a dream if you already own a Galaxy phone. Asus ZenBook S16 UM58606. This laptop is thinner than my patience and features a massive touchpad with edge gestures for volume and brightness that are actually useful, unlike that weird touch bar Apple tried to push on us years ago. The organic light-emitting diode screen is a beauty, but the lack of dedicated graphics means you can forget about heavy gaming unless you enjoy watching a slideshow at 10 frames per second. Would I buy it? Yes, especially for the high-quality 6-speaker setup and the fact that it weighs almost nothing while still feeling like a premium slab of tech. Acer Swift 16 AI. This giant 16-inch screen gives you all the room in the world for activities, but the chassis is so flexible it literally sags if you type too hard, which is honestly a bit embarrassing for a modern laptop. The battery life is surprisingly great for such a big machine, but the subpar speakers sound like they are trapped inside a tin can at the bottom of a well. Would I buy it? No, because while the 3000 resolution touchscreen is nice, the bendy build quality and weird keyboard layout make it feel like a budget device wearing a tuxedo. Lenovo IdeaPad 5 2-in-1 Gen 9. This is the budget king of the group, offering a surprisingly solid touchscreen experience and a digital pen for drawing your masterpieces, though the base model display is about as bright as a candle in a cave. It is a versatile beast that flips into tablet mode for Netflix marathons, but the battery life is pretty mid and the tiny arrow keys will definitely make you rage quit during a spreadsheet session. Would I buy it? Maybe, because it is a fantastic value if you can find the organic light-emitting diode version on sale. Otherwise, the screen is just too dim for real work. Asus ProArt PX13. The 3880 by 1800 resolution organic light emitting diode touchscreen is so vibrant it'll make your eyes bleed pure dopamine, but that 60 Hz refresh rate feels like trying to run a marathon through a tub of molasses compared to a fast gaming laptop. I love that the unique dial pad on the trackpad lets me pretend I am a high-stakes radio DJ while I am just adjusting brush sizes in Photoshop, even if the fans sound like a literal jet engine taking off inside a library the moment you try to render a video. Would I buy it? Yes, because it packs enough creative horsepower and stylus support into a 13-inch frame to make any mobile artist forget that the battery dies faster than a smartphone at a music festival. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the touchscreen laptops for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.